Welcome, welcome.
Hello, puppets.
Good evening, peoples.
How we doing?
What's going on, Bam?
Well, I'm here tonight. Let's see how long I'm gonna fucking stay tonight.
Your internet will be just fine. Just fine.
I don't know. This is the worst fucking shittiest ISP I've ever had in my life. Y'all have it too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's Spectrum. They're shit.
Hasn't been that bad for me. I don't know why it is over there for you like that.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they can take their fucking modem and shove it right up their woohoos.
You should call them and get new equipment. That's what you should do.
So anyways, let's see how long I can stay tonight. How we doing?
All right. We doing Sadite.
Is that right? Is it all right? It's all right. 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 It's all right.
Oh, let me send that out. Oh, okay. No, I'm not saying out. Let's see who is around.
I don't know who's here.
Snarky.
What's going on there, Snarky?
Hello.
Holler.
Hey, Snoopy.
Hang on, Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on.
Hilda.
Hi, Hilda.
Did y'all hear about Pepe Le Pew? Yes, we did. We spoke about that a couple days ago.
Poor stinky skunk. He's been hung.
Calling him a rapist and stuff.
Yep, the cancel culture canceled him.
Trying to cancel him. I don't know if they did or not.
I can't believe they're canceling a fucking cartoon. Wait till they get a hold of Frosty. I mean, he doesn't wear pants and smoke his pipe in front of fucking kids. What are they going to do to that poor guy? Melt him?
That's what they're going to do. That's right. Snoopy, hang on.
Yeah, you're next, motherfucker. Or Snoopy.
Well, was there a cartoon like that where they said it was a cartoon of Mr. Potato Head looking at somebody? It was another cartoon or toy or something. He goes, watch out, you're next.
I don't know, but Snoopy used to sit on top of his doghouse and fly it and shoot other things down.
Yeah.
Poor Snoopy, he was like a war pilot.
That's right. We need to cancel the cancel culture.
I've been saying that for a month now. Y'all just now getting on my bandwagon? Y'all slow.
We need to somehow, like I said, in reality, in seriousness, people need to stand up to this.
In all reality,
virtual crowd that stands up and makes noise for stuff that it's not important and doesn't pertain to them at all.
In all reality, the cancel culture is nothing but a bunch of fucking bullies. Just because they don't like it, they're out to cancel it.
It's not even that they don't like it. They're just trying to stir the pot. I think if you start nitpicking everything, you'll find something wrong with everything. Dangerous road ahead. It is. I know. It's not a perfect world.
Nothing's fucking perfect. I mean, we're human. We make mistakes. We have history. Well, we did until people started getting rid of that. But, I mean, everybody's got a skeleton in their fucking closet.
It's how you deal with stuff. And the fact
the whole point to history is to learn from it and not to repeat it.
The fact that they can't deal with just getting offended or being offended, it makes them stupid. I mean, I'm sorry if you can't deal with being offended. That's part of life.
I'm not sorry.
Part of life is you saying you're being intelligent enough to say something and risk offending somebody, and also risk being offended.
Well, that is part of it. You got offended. Your feelings got hurt. Suck it up, Buttercup. Let's move the fuck on. All it does is make you a stronger fucking person.
It's the president
in some situations.
Everything
in some situations. Yep. Now they're beating you down and they're telling you you're worthless. You're a piece of shit. You're a 2-ton fucking test. Yeah, that's totally uncalled for. That's not cool. But Frosty hurt your feelings. Pepe Le Pew hurt your feelings. Oh, fucking well, suck it up and move on, motherfucker.
They're trying to say that Pepe Le Pew was trying to rape the female. Well, there was a female skunk and there was a cat. Remember, there was a cat issue also that he thought he was in love with. And every time
That's
he's
just
trying to get
because
his arms,
his friends painted a white stripe on a cat to fuck with him. And your friends don't fuck with you.
he's trying to get his
come on.
arms around her, and she keeps slithering away. And that was funny because she kept escaping. And then
Yeah,
she
but-
ran to the door, and he would run to the door and lock it so she couldn't get out. And it was it's a cute thing, and they're making it look like he's gonna gang rape her or something.
He never took his fur off and let his little red rocket escape and do things. I mean, come the fuck on, people.
Marisa,
Hello, Marissa. I'm wired up tonight, Marissa.
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Bam's on a roll already. You start saying cancel culture in front of him, and then he just.
I'm sick of the motherfuckers. They think their shit don't stink, and they think they rule the goddamn roost. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Hey, Abel.
What's up, Abel? Abel V. See, that's the V for Abel.
I can't do that.
Oh, come on.
I can't do that.
You can do the secret handshake.
I cannot do it. The two fingers over here, they don't cooperate. They just don't cooperate.
Oh, man. The thing about Abbott wants to do against social media, censoring freedom of speech. Do you think it's going anywhere, mate? Nah, not going to happen. Just a bunch of.
It's freedom of speech. It's the first goddamn amendment.
If he tries something like that, I mean, everybody will come against him. That's an easy one. If they're offended, it's okay. It's up to the people on the other end to say, "Shut up, suck it up, Buttercup." In the Bam voice, go ahead, Bam.
Yeah, I've been saying that. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yep. That's exactly it. They done screwed up our Crayola box, right?
Yeah.
No more white crayons or black or green or yellow. It's going to be a single color of Crayolas in there.
What color is it?
What color is that going to be? Like the rainbow sherbet colors, all in one crayon?
Because if you don't have the rainbow in there, the homosexuals will be pissed at you.
God.
If you don't have black in there, BLM be mad at you. So I mean, what color is the one color?
But isn't it offensive to have colors in there? There's brown in there. I'm offended by the brown in there.
Well, then you should be offended by every fucking tree you see.
Then the Chinese, they've traditionally been called yellow, right? They're that race. There's yellow crayons in there. Are they going to get pissed off? The Irish, there's green crayons in there. Are they going to get pissed off? Or are they orange for redheads? I'm not sure.
No, they're red for redheads.
Red for redheads.
Oh, they're firecrackers too, and you get them in the sack.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah. You ain't ever had a little redhead? Look out.
Man, your blue cow looks tired. Oh, the cow up there? Yeah, he does. He looks a little tipsy.
I'm like, where's the cow? And I look up, I'm like, oh, there is a cow up there.
Yeah. He's a little tipsy, Hilda. Can we cancel Nancy? Oh,
I would love to fucking cancel Nancy and Karen's. Oh, speaking of which, we got a hell of a Karen for you today.
Yeah, we got a good Karen for you. It's a Ken. What do we say a male Karen was? Do you remember? Was it a Ken? Not a Ken. It was a. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
What's the male version of Karen? How's that question? A skunk and a cat, for God's sakes. Laugh my ass off. How does that even compare to humans? It doesn't. It's a freaking cartoon.
It's stupid entertainment for children.
It's a freaking cartoon.
And seriously, do they even have Pepe Le Pew cartoons anymore?
I mean, they're still out there, but they don't get shown a lot. Hardly ever. You see Tom and Jerry.
It's just unfucking believable. Thank
Bam.
you, Marissa.
Good
Hilda.
evening.
How we doing,
Hello.
Hilda? I'm here tonight. For how much longer, I'm not sure. My internet sucks.
Reminds me of those Crayola the crayons that came out of different skin colors, so nobody feels left out. I didn't even know they did that.
I remember getting that Crayola box that went from 64 up to, what was it, 126? And I thought we were fucking rocking it with 126 colors.
You know, I could never have that big one. We couldn't afford it. I had that little box, like a deck of cards.
Oh, so you had the 64.
No, the deck of cards.
Oh, the
one, the little
16.
one. 16. I was a poor little black child. I couldn't even afford the bigger one with the lid that folded back.
Manny, you're not black.
No, I know. I was a poor little brown child.
You're not brown.
In the ghetto.
You told me you were white. You told me Hispanics are considered white.
Yes, they are. So that's all I had. I couldn't buy that big box of crayons.
Well, maybe you should have went out and worked the corners a little bit harder.
Yeah, as an 8-year-old, yeah, probably.
There's plenty of things an 8-year-old can do out there on the corner.
We grew up on those tunes and came up to be okay, in my opinion. We did. Which cartoons are the ones that messed everybody up?
Well, I don't know. I think Popeye wrecked me for life because every time I ate spinach, I didn't get muscles and I couldn't beat anybody up. So Popeye fucked me.
I didn't even like spinach at the time.
I didn't either, but if you put a shit ton of butter on it, it's okay.
Thank you, Marisa. Thank you so much. I know you didn't forget about me. I mean, I know you did, but I know you didn't. Nadia.
Like Paula Dean says, everything better with butter on it.
Oh, a male Karen is a Terry?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got a Terry for you. Should we get to the Terry already?
Yeah, let's show Terry.
We've been doing roll call for about 12 minutes, catching up on the comments here.
And the fucking cancel culture, them motherfuckers.
You guys got to see this. This is hilarious.
Can we invite the cancel culture to our show once?
You guys ever been to Trader Joe's?
I have.
All right. What you guys are about to witness is highly disturbing. And is there any cursing in this? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't think so. The guys
if there is, it can't be any worse than what I say.
The guy's in the store with his little kids. So I don't think he's doing any cursing, but he's a Karen with a huge capital K. That's what we're looking at over here.
He's a Karist.
All right, you guys ready for this one? Here, let's watch some of this. It's almost 3 minutes. So to set this up, he's trying to go in shopping at Trader Joe's without a mask on. In Texas, he does not want to wear a mask, and he's saying it's his right, and they're trying to stop him. And this is what happens.
I can't remember if this is in Houston or not. I think it is.
Law or mandate in Texas which says that I even have to wear a mask. Okay, nothing. So in the interim, I have my children with me to shop. You right now, this is called holding me hostage and against my will. It is, because I have a right. I have a civil right to shop in public, in places that are open to the public. This may be a private establishment, but it conforms to federal law and federal mandates and state mandates and local mandates. Correct. Yes, correct. Absolutely. Yeah. That's, you know what? That is a violation of law. You cannot just one person at a time whatsoever. Look, I'm going to walk into the store. If you would like to call the police, you can. Let's go, kids. Come on. Let's go, kids. If you touch me, Don't touch me, kids. Let's go. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to shop my entire experience here. You guys listen to me. You always stand for truth. You understand me? You're doing nothing wrong. So we're going to get some things, and you're going to help me because they wouldn't give me a cart, and then we're going to leave, and we're going to go to Whole Foods. Okay? Let's go.
You're going to go to Whole Foods.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm respecting my right. No, this is ridiculous for you to be doing this in front of my children. I'm not going to talk anymore.
Can I ring you up?
You can do whatever you want. I don't even have a cart. I am so offended right now. I can't even tell you. For me to be dealing with this when I was in California by myself is one thing. Avec mes enfants, I'm starting to speak in French with my children. It is reprehensible behavior, and I am so perturbed right now. This is America at the end of the day. And
Unacceptable.
You know what? Do you know what the police do at the end of the day? There's a difference between the spirit of the law and the letter of the law. And you guys should have had a different response right now. I chose today, knowingly that I could have gotten a reaction with my kids. And I said, no, God is not going to have this happen to me. You guys.
Well, actually, they are a business, and they can say what the hell, who they want to let in the store or not.
They have every damn right to accuse you for whatever fucking reason they want. I'm sorry, you don't smell good enough. I'm sorry, you can't come in today. Today is Orange Day. You're not wearing orange. I'm sorry.
It's just piggybacking on the old no shoes, no shirt, no service.
Yeah.
No shoes, no shirt, no mask. Here we go.
Guys have been so kind the entire time I've been here. Yo, look, that was not kind just now. That was not kind. So I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to go about my way, and I will finish the rest of my shopping at Whole Foods. But I hope that this teaches everybody in here a lesson, that we have children, and that the damage to them is immense. And for them to think that they have to wear a mask, no, I can speak how I want. You guys started this, not me. I'm going to continue on. Let's go, kids. And I'm going to continue to teach them. You guys, will you hold this, please, for me? Thank you very much. I really do. It's not you. I'm tired of everybody being turned against themselves. And you know, at the end of the day, we have to stand up for each other. What are we going to do? Allow ourselves to continue to be taken advantage of like we haven't learned? I don't care if anybody's Republican or Democrat. Hey, newsflash for everybody here. Nobody's vote counts anymore. So are we all going to stand together or not? Like, are we human or no? I've lost it anymore. Card, please. Like, come on. Everybody's sick. It was 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Not what? We're going to take COVID swabs in our butts? Come on, guys. People, wake up.
We're taking COVID what in our butt?
My children because we can't shop. And what? They're supposedly not healthy? Yeah, you can feel me. Please, God, stand up for truth.
Yeah.
He said we're taking COVID something in our butt. I didn't catch it what it is. But you know what pisses me off the most is when people say, we have children. Okay, I don't have children. I don't give a rat's ass about your fucking child. Don't bring your goddamn kid into a fucking conversation. I don't care about the motherfucker. Oh, the ignorance. I mean, just put your goddamn mask on, appease the motherfucker for the 10 minutes you're going to be there, and go on.
I wonder if he could be a Karen, because he seemed a little, little feminine. They better not cancel the effing Flintstones. Oh. This is not over yet. What they're going to try to cancel. Yeah, Abel, the Flintstones or Garfield, cat abuse, animal abuse. Do you expect to see more of this Wednesday with its official not to wear mask, according to Governor Abbott?
It's
going to happen. You're going to have people
because the governor says you don't have to wear it. Stores and businesses can still require you to have it.
And this kind of scene will happen because people are just going to try to walk in without their mask. And come on, just wear your damn mask when you go into a store. Seriously. You're going to create this kind of ruckus just for what? To get on YouTube? Male Karens or Kyles?
What are we calling them? Terry's? Kyle's? Kevin's?
Kind of like Terry. What a great example for his kids, right? No shoes, no shirt, no mask, no service. Exactly.
And I've actually seen that on a lot of stores' doors before I even walk into it.
Someone's tampon isn't a Ooh, boy. I think they are coming after Speedy Gonzalez next, I'm sure, because of his accent. Oh, yeah. 100%.
He did have a cute little accent.
What else? I mean, you could make a list of everybody that they're going to come after. They're going to try to come after. Just disgusting already. Hey, Mr. Nobody. The right to refuse service, is that protected under the law? I believe it is. They have to post it publicly, though. Just like they have the right forever, as long as I learn how to read, I was looking at signs that said no shoes, no shirt, no service.
Mr. Nobody, I love that. That's fucking awesome. First thing that popped into my head was a movie with The Rock and Jason Statham and Vin Diesel.
Jason Statham.
Whatever. He's bald. He's sexy. I don't care. It's Jason Statham.
Yeah.
And he's got a British accent.
If you refuse to leave because you don't want to wear masks, is that considered trespassing? I believe it is. I believe it is.
Oh yeah, then call the police and have your ass trespassed.
Swabs. What's a swab?
Charles Schwab.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab. What's a swab? I mean, I know what a swab is. Does he need a swab?
A male Karen is a Ken. Look it up. Yeah, I think we were calling them Kens.
A male Karen is a Ken. All right. I like Terry, though. Yo Ozzy.
G.
Sup? What's up, Ozzy? Marisa, I'm already experiencing that from 2 weeks ago. Damn. Yeah, she's got a business over there, and that's... Yeah, I would not do well talking to these people, I swear. I'd be... You know what?
Hello,
I would turn around, put your damn mask on, and then get on with your life. Would you ready, please?
Hire me. I will come down there, and I will motherfuck them for days.
Oh, somebody buy him a ticket. I'll pitch in to see that. Marissa, keep me at your store for a little while, for a few days, just for like 5 days.
There's that word I don't like.
And set up the cameras. Male Karens are... So the male word for that is the K word instead of the C word. I'm not going to say the word because it still sounds like the C word.
Well, it's actually the same.
Yeah, I know. Male Karens are, yeah, that exactly. You're right, Mr. Nobody. You're right. I have it posted. Yeah, and that's all you got to do. That's all you have to do is post it at your window right before they come in. Roadrunner Coyote is on the list for being too violent.
He is pretty violent. I mean, he tries to blow up the Roadrunner. Kyle Coyote tries to blow up the Roadrunner and shoot him, and tied his ass to a rocket. Tried to send him to the moon once. I mean, Wile E. Coyote has done everything you can possibly think of to kill the fucking Roadrunner. The motherfucker's like a cucaracha. You can't kill the motherfucker.
You try to drop an anvil on him from 100 feet in the air.
You can't kill the motherfucker. He's a cockroach.
And all these things he bought from the Acme Supply Company. Are they gonna shut that store down?
No, that just shows you that Acme sells shit.
There's actually a company out there called Acme Supply Company.
Don't buy anything from them.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if they would be coming after Smurf or Papa Smurf or Gargamel, whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that is.
Well, Gargamel used to try to kill the Smurfs and eat them.
Oh, that's around the time I quit watching the cartoons. It was just before the Smurfs came on because I remember I was not interested.
Really,
in
you don't remember the Smurf song?
Nope. I know when somebody said,
I just had it in my head and it disappeared.
All I know that when somebody said you're a Smurf, that meant that they were either small or blue.
Well, yeah, you were blue. Papa Smurf was red and blue, and he had a long beard. And then there was Brainy Smurf. He had glasses. And then there was a Smurf that was constantly tired.
Were these like the Gremlins that each had different kind of little characters?
Well, yeah, and Smurfette was the slut of them because she was the only female of like 150 other men. So, I mean...
Oh, so they're going to cancel her, huh? They're going to cancel that. Yeah. That's the guy that was saying swabs in the rear. Oh, that's right.
I know he said something in the butt. I didn't catch it.
Whatever happened to swabs in the rear? That never took off, did it? I always said that's China messing with us. That's China saying, look, we're going to tell them we have to swab them in their rear, in their anus, and they're going to do it. Watch. And then they did it, and they put out a example video on how to do it, which we played that once.
Oh, we did. Yep, I remember it like yesterday.
But it never took off, so no anal swabs.
Yeah, my butcher shop has the anal swab signed up.
Although some people could clearly use an anal swab and something else, actually. Please, not Bugs Bunny. Oh, man. You know what? If they mess with Bugs Bunny, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, oh, hell's going to break loose. That's going to be...
Well, they're going to mess with the Flintstones because Bam Bam was too rough.
Yeah, and the men for clubbing their women and dragging them back into their cave, right?
Yep.
So now they're going to want to ban cavemen. This is getting so stupid. Manny, did you ever see something I tagged you? It was from comedian Chad Leather. It's hilarious. Did you want to share it? Yeah, send it. I didn't get tagged on anything. Mr. Nobody, message to Snoopy San Antonio, FY Erasmo Castro blocked El Bad Hombre from his show. Couldn't handle the truth. Yeah, I was on that show when he canceled him. I was on there that night. I don't know. Personally, El Bad Hombre wasn't being, I don't think he was out of line. He was just saying stuff. I would not have blocked him. Yeah, you're just disagreeing with people. That's all. I don't know. But
I mean, everybody's entitled to their own damn opinion.
Yeah. I wouldn't have blocked him for whatever the reason. I mean, I don't know. He wasn't being abusive, I don't think. He was just throwing comments out there.
I'm the abusive one.
At Osmo, sorry, bro, but I wouldn't. You were talking about you got to have thick skin earlier today. You need to display some thick skin. I don't think it was good to cancel him.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, this is if you seriously think about it. Okay, you have skin going on. Okay, so if it dries out, it's leather. So then it's a lot thicker. So if you want to look at it as like a serial killer type thing,
Yeah. Anyway, bad on with it. If you're still around, you are welcome here.
Yeah, you were here last night with us.
We can talk about it. He was here a couple days ago. And yeah, bummer. I don't agree with that in my opinion, but to each his own, right? Each has his own reason. What did he say exactly? I don't know. He just kept badgering him, kind of badgering about I don't know if it was a school district thing or I can't remember. I can't remember what it was, but it was.
I don't know because I wasn't there.
But it wasn't anything like vulgar or whatever. So I'm just saying I wouldn't have canceled him for that. I would just say, yeah, okay, whatever. Just skip the comment. Because sometimes he contributes and he would say stuff and he had good information a lot of times. Good conversation. So just my opinion. So much for being against cancel culture. Exactly.
That's me. I'm against that motherfucker. I'm against cancel culture.
I agree, man. It's like I said, I'm not going to block anybody or whatever you want to call it unless you get to be an asshole. And then I will. Until then, everybody can say whatever they want to say. Everybody's welcome to say everything. What did Dome say? Like I just said, I don't know what he said exactly. It's not what he said. He was kind of throwing comments out there and questioning at Osmo on certain things. I didn't think it was that bad, but not my circus, not my monkeys. Just curious because a Rachel person said far worse this morning about him, and she went on and on and on. Really? Yeah, I couldn't watch it this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and watch that. I watched that show, but I can't remember. Right? Yeah, it wasn't nasty stuff. He just, I don't know. I guess Ed Osmo got annoyed or whatever. But again, just my opinion. Ifatola. Hilda Williams inboxed me for spiritual reading. Alrighty. Nadia inboxed her for him or her for spiritual reading. Don't know who that is. Laura Gideon. Okay. He's trying to cover everybody on this list.
Just don't send me because I could give her rat's ass.
You just mashed me? Okay, Nadia. She just mashed me. I know what you meant. Let's see. Bad Hombre usually has good stuff. I know he did. He had information. He had information. Never heard him say anything bad. Maybe he got Maggie in trouble. My opinion on that Maggie situation, she knew what could have happened. At Osmo too. Personally, I would have said, you know what, maybe you shouldn't be on here so much or something. And I know he wants to say she never said anything. She never said anything, but she did make a few comments against certain individuals here and there. And for them, that's enough. And, it could be in their, if it's not in their policy manual, well, then they're in trouble. But if it is in their policy manual, then they have every right to do what they did. I hope it's not permanent. I hope they just slapped her on the wrist and, she's not in trouble at work. But right now it's similar to a gag order. They don't want her saying anything to anybody, so nobody really knows. Is Bad Hombre at BT? I don't think so.
What's a BT?
BT is another page, Brownsville Times.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think so, because he wasn't that Bad Hombre was a little more aggressive with his comments, but if I remember BT, he's not that bad. Poor Maggie, she was a kind soul, but the district is savage. The district is savage, and they will retaliate. She had to know this. She had to know this.
Bunch of the same motherfuckers doing the same thing for the past 20 years.
She had to know this was risky. And Osmo knew it was risky. I would have not put her in that position.
So once again, if you guys want the same thing, keep voting for the same people. If you want something different, vote for something different.
Yeah, and that goes for any district in the United friggin' States or any free country where they let you vote.
Goes for any fucking election anywhere.
Yeah. So just because Bam doesn't live here, it doesn't mean that's the correct opinion. That's exactly the correct opinion. Everybody's in outrage now somewhat because of it. Well, you know what? Let's change the people that are in there. We had a chance to do that. Not enough people came out. Believe it or not. Everybody's rah, yes, and Osmo and Carlos and Frankie, but nobody came out to vote. Not enough people came out to vote. Not enough people came out to vote. El Bad Hombre would also comment on the other show that is canceled and rub the main host the wrong way too. Well, that wasn't hard to rub that guy the wrong way, and it was kind of fun to do so, from what I understand. But now,
next time you see him, just take a tack and put it on his chair and let the motherfucker sit on it.
That is neither here nor there at this point, because real politics is no more.
No más.
Gone.
Benito.
The supporting cast from that show has decided to come and go and do their own show. And a certain individual has been left out in the cold. You know what? What goes around comes around. And the other one that I like is you reap what you sow.
This is true. You do.
So, hey, Trisha, we flipped the school board in Kingsville. People voted. Yes, I know. You guys did that. It was freaking awesome. I wish that could have happened here. There was our friend Elizabeth, she beat the incumbent and they didn't think she was going to be able to do it. And guess what? People were freaking fed up and they voted him out. They voted her in. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. I wish that would have happened here in Brownsville.
Well, there's next time.
Everybody says, yes, vote. Everybody, oh, yeah, we're voting for him. He's our friend. And you know what? Not enough people came out to vote. Dude has got 3 pages. He's got almost 15,000 fans on Facebook alone. If he would have got each one of those, everything would have been fine. Yeah, again, assuming you support his campaign, his platform. Bad Hombre made a crude remark about Down syndrome, so there is that. Okay, I did not know that. And if that's true, well, yeah, that's not cool.
It's not. People with a disability cannot help their situation that they're in. It's not their fault. They didn't ask for it. We all know this.
And then kids especially. Don't mess with the kids, man. Leave them alone. Leave them out of this. I love Miss Maggie. I agree, Manny. They both knew, and Miss Maggie really wanted not to come out anymore. Maybe she should have just listened to her. She should have listened to her inner voice. Yeah, she should have. But you know what?
That little inner voice will never steer you wrong.
Just like I told Bam, when I started doing these shows, the first time I ever went on, and it's, you know what? You get sucked in. It's addicting. And then Bam came on. He came on just for, it was supposed to be once or twice a week. And what happened, Bam?
Hey, I'm here every night.
Yeah, it's addicting and it's fun. So it's hard not to want to be online.
And everybody loves listening to me yell motherfucker.
Yes, they do. Believe it or not, they do. So I get it from that standpoint. However, the intelligence of, I work for this district, I shouldn't be talking about this, or I shouldn't be on this page with this guy and who clearly dislikes everybody on there. That can't be good. It can't have a good result. I mean, come on, that's common sense. But I'm not saying she doesn't have any. I'm not talking bad about Maggie. I'm just saying lately in this day and age, common sense isn't so common anymore. What's going on?
It's not. And you could be the most intelligent motherfucker in the world, gone to the best schools, the best Ivy League colleges, have 37 fucking degrees, and be the most ignorant motherfucker when it comes to common sense. One of my friends, he was a plastic surgeon. Good plastic surgeon. Extremely book smart. When it came to common sense, fucking clueless. Completely fucking clueless. We're down in Chicago. We're walking around like cross street. He's like, what? I said, just shut up, cross street. Why? Cross the fucking street. Don't ask why. Just do it. Completely fucking clueless. 6 gang members coming straight at us on the side we're on. You don't want to be there. You want the other side of the goddamn street.
Listen to your first instinct. I mean, something like that was, and I know people told her, even online, live during the show, they told her, you think it's a good idea for you to be on there? You know, be careful, all this. And yeah, I mean, I hope she's all right. I hope she doesn't get fired. That would really suck. But you got to know the game. You got to know the game.
It doesn't matter how smart you are if you don't have any fucking common sense. You got to use your common sense.
Trisha, how's Jim doing? Haven't talked to him in a little bit.
Howdy, Trisha.
James, hope you're doing good, buddy.
Like I tell my uncle all the time, I said, and I say this here constantly, I'm not the most intelligent motherfucker in the world. I know this, but I do claim to have a whole shit ton of common sense.
Yeah, Trisha, she told me, she said it was unbelievable. It was amazing that race that Elizabeth Ramos won was freaking amazing. I was surprised. I was shocked. And I know she was too. She really was. Beautiful thing when it can happen. And hopefully you guys are getting stuff straightened out over there. Lupita, was I the only one that watched the last late show with Roman on RP? Could have been. It's possible.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the situation was like, and I know it got ugly. Like I said, he decided to take that platform into a different direction and just ruined it. Ruined it.
It's been ruined.
I walked out for a reason, and now they know the reason why. Those that walked away from him right now, and now they know why. So. They ruined it. It was not. They didn't ruin it. He ruined it. It was a very nice thing they had going there. And RP could have been even without me. Even without me, if he would have kept his freaking head straight, that could have been good. VAW, that other show, Invited Evil, and it was their So they have someone on there, which is you guys know who it is. Someone that you might think, why would you put somebody like that as a host on your show? Why did he do it? Because he was desperate. That's what I think. Desperate measures. And that was a bad idea. And it went from bad to worse. It's too bad that they collectively that they went that route. It could have been a really great thing they had there. So maybe those who have walked away are going to rebuild and try to continue to do something good. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Always stay tuned. Jim is doing well. Awesome. Glad to hear. Rebecca Flores. Hi. How are you doing? Welcome. Will they have another show without Roman? Yes. They are working on that as we speak. and trying to put something together. I don't know if they had their first show already. I think it was already on the other night, if anybody knows. In a nutshell, an accusation was made and people took sides and turned on each other. If you're talking about what happened with real politics, yeah, accusations were made from one person against all the others. I know, because most of them have called me already and kind of talked to me about it. And it didn't surprise me at all. And I'll say it here, that guy is his own worst enemy. Burning bridges no matter where he goes. And it's at some point, man, you have to just stop, It's unfortunate. Ironically, that's who they all sided with. Yeah. Manny, I continue to be lost. I never saw that show. Well, lately, you haven't missed much, unless there was drama going on live. That's always interesting. Not gonna lie, that's always interesting. But content and topics, and I know they were trying to hang in there with relevant politics and local politics, and but it just didn't. There was too much conflict going on there because of that one person, and it's some people are just hard to work with and impossible to work with, and I mean, for all intents and purposes, right now that show, that page will be history, if I'm not mistaken. Lewis, how you doing, buddy? RP was great with you and him. I know it was, and it was fun. I really hated to walk away from that. Now I'll talk about it a little more now that has happened. But I'm talking about my actual departure from there. That was not easy. It was just, I had, it gets to a point where you have enough abuse. And, when my friend Josh walked away, may he rest in peace, he was taking abuse from him on the air. And I was like, and I don't blame Josh for walking off the way he did. He just walked out, beginning of the show, live, he just gone. He said, F this, I'm out of here. And I don't blame him at all, one bit. And I didn't want to do that. So good thing my thing with him happened before the show. But you know what? It had to happen, and it had to happen. So I think the timing was right, and it just had to happen. So the strong will survive, and you reap what you sow. I keep saying it over and over again. Stuff comes around, and yeah.
Karma. She's not only a bitch, she's a vicious. See you next Tuesday.
Yep. The last guest killed the show, just plain and simple. Yeah. I don't know who the last guest was. I know they had a conflict with, not they, I want to say he did, with the candidate, one of the candidates for Congress, Mayra Flores. Made some comments about her. She fired back with her own comment, defending herself, which was awesome. And he lost his mind. And yeah, that was just part of the downfall.
Oh, he couldn't handle being talked back to?
Nope.
Oh, motherfucker would have hated me.
Seriously, definitely. But
then again, ask me if I care.
The more and more I think about it, saw a lot of misogyny from him. Anyway, do you know the new times of the new show? No, I don't, hon. I don't. I have no idea when it's going to be. I can find out. I don't mind giving them a plug. I can find out tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know. And I'm sure they're going to post something. I think they're posting stuff on the original Real Politics page, if that's still there. I don't know if it's off yet or gone yet. Let me see if I got the name of the show here. I think it's RGV Talk Live. Does that sound right, guys? I think that's what it is. Hold on, let me take a quick look. Everything okay there, Bam?
Peekaboo. Yep, I'm good now. Was having issues. I couldn't breathe. I had to put a breathe right on and hit my sucky thing.
RGV Talk Live. That's what the page is. RGV Talk Live. And I think that's what they're going to be doing. I don't know if they've done their first show or not. I have no idea yet. We'll get some more info on that in the next couple of days. Best of luck on her campaign. Yep. I know she's young, and but she seems capable. You know, it's not a bad thing to have young people and young ideas.
So I got a question.
Go ahead.
Either it's my eyes or my computer, or it's just what it is. But that little scrolling marquee you have at the bottom of the page, is that blurry for a reason, or is it just me?
It's just you.
Because I can't read one fucking word in that motherfucker.
Please subscribe to my YouTube page, everyone. That's what it says down there. Go to YouTube and look for Manny Behind the Mic. When it pops up, please click subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100.
Okay, so does anybody else see that it's blurry, or is it just me? And Manny can see it just fine.
I can see it fine. And then can anybody else see it? Does it look good? Does it look?
I mean, I see it, but it's fucking blurry, like I drank a bottle of fucking gin or something.
Hilda says yours and Bam shows is great, so maybe it was for the best. Thanks you, Hilda. Yeah, I mean it's fun. I want to have fun with everybody. I like everyone to feel good when they're watching the show and laugh and stuff.
You got to have fun. You got to have an escape from your life. And if this is your little 5 minutes of escape to a different reality, then so be it. I mean, come and join us. Have fun with us.
Y'all that have been here a lot.
Now it's no longer blurry. What the fuck? What'd you do?
I just changed it to a different here. So I'm going from that one to this one. Oops. Yep. Yeah, it's the same. See, it's clear.
Before it was, you're fucking with me.
No, I'm not.
No, you are.
Clean your glasses. Clean your glasses. I got you, man. Why did the producer flash in Vanessa's naked pic? Roman and Myra flew out of the camera frame, shivering and freaked out. I don't know what happened that day. I don't.
There should be no nudity in here whatsoever.
No, there shouldn't.
We had nudity in a cat fight in McDonald's, and Manny stopped it, and I didn't see anything. But evidently they seen tatas.
Yeah, that was yesterday, wasn't it? That was very disturbing.
I think it was last night. Yeah,
that was very disturbing. Accidental
I didn't see no tatas, but him and Snarky did.
They came flying out.
But if you are a woman. And you don't even need to be a woman of size. If you're just a very voluptuous woman upstairs, very gifted, so to speak, and you put those girls in a tube top, that ain't gonna do nothing for you. You need to lock them puppies down. Get a chain and a padlock.
I don't know if it was a tube top or not, but stuff came out flying. It was Yeah, I don't know what happened with this. I think I saw that photo that was displayed. I just don't know what the situation was around it, who displayed it or why. Rebecca and Manny. I messaged Cruz Quintanilla and asked Cruz Quintana, and asked if the show was on tonight. He inboxed me and said they did plan on going on tonight, but they didn't have their things together just yet. Oh, okay. It's just fine. Yes, perhaps it was best it ended. Yeah, it sucks that to do that because we had some guests lined up, some other guests lined up. I remember that time. It was a day after Thanksgiving. It was the day after Thanksgiving. We were supposed to go live that night, Friday.
Manny's working on trying to get some special guest stars for you.
Yeah, there's a couple of
no names are going to be mentioned, though.
Nope, I'm not going to mention them yet because until I get confirmation, but a couple of national names that I'm hoping to get in here in the next couple of weeks. And next week, probably going to do some interviews with some candidates for that are running for Brownsville commissioner seats. So we're going to have some of those here also next week. Crew said they couldn't get it going. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's better that they don't try to rush it. Get everything done right. Before you go, you two are addicting to me as well as adorable. Oh, thanks, Lori.
Thank you, Lori.
It is addicting. It's fun. I don't care what anybody says. Have who cares? Have fun. We talk, and sometimes we say stuff a little outrageous. Him more than me.
Yeah, I'm always the one off color, or I'm the one that's very colorful. However you want to look at it.
Yeah, I can see it both ways.
Me too.
But we try to entertain. Anyway, let's move on and talk about another.
Yes, moving right along.
Moving right along. Let's see. What are we going to talk about here?
I sent you all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh, we just got a complaint.
Oh,
we just got a complaint.
What's the snowflake say?
It says your friend is doing you a disservice, swearing so much, and he's laughing. I know he might not be 100% serious about it, but
okay. Well,
he's in the. Hold on, he's a good guy. He's in the entertainment business.
I've been there,
and he means well. So, Zach, it's cool, bro. Sorry, I called him out. It's all right. It's okay. I'm okay with this. Bam
Suck
is Bam.
it up, Buttercup.
And people love Bam, and
they love my motherfuckers. Because why? I'll tell you why. Because they don't get to say it, and it's
my fault.
Their relief that I say it for them.
There you go. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Still fun. Thank you, Lori.
I try my best.
My 18-year-old thinks you're funny, Bam, and loves you. She loves you, Bam.
I know. She told me the other night that she loves my impressions. Shut the fuck up.
Sure.
Goddamn dog.
Was that your dog or was that the cat? I mean, the bird.
It's not my dog. It's not a dog I would have chose. This is a border collie. Supposedly they're very smart. You know me. I choose like bulldogs and very expensive animals. This thing is it's a farm dog. It's not a dog I would have.
Hey, so Bruno Mars is in the news again.
He is, and I'm pissed that he is doing what he is doing.
You guys seen this? I don't know. This is weird. Bruno Mars is begging the Grammys to let him perform.
And I actually have an issue with the Grammys this year. Well, I have an issue with them every year. One, because I never watch them because it's like 4 hours of your life wasted. But we have Trevor Noah, who I really don't like.
Yeah,
he's hosting the Grammys this year, and then we have Billy Porter, who is a very interesting entertainer, very colorful entertainer, very good entertainer, and he's doing a commercial or he's even on stage saying it. So I guess this is going to be in the Grammys. I don't know, but he's like, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those of you undecided."
Yeah.
Okay. Here we are shoving it in our fucking face again. Okay. I am gay. You are born, as my friend's 5-year-old put it once when he came home from school. We all thought it was the funniest thing in the world. He comes home and he says, "Mommy, guess what?" And she goes, "What, Joshua?" She goes, "Boys have a peanuts and girls have a china."
There you go.
We just thought that was the funniest thing in the world. So you either have a peanuts or you have a china.
Peanuts.
That's what you are.
Peanuts or china. There you go. That's a nice, fun way to put it.
Exactly.
All right, Mr. Mars.
Oh, that sexy motherfucker. God, is he cute.
Bruno Mars is begging the Grammy to let him perform. Despite selling millions of records and winning countless awards, Bruno Mars is not too proud to beg. Remember that song? That was a good song. Not too proud to beg. Remember that song?
He shouldn't be begging with his status.
The singer is petitioning for his band Silk Sonic to become a last-minute addition to this year's Grammy lineup.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why he's begging. So he wants to be in there last minute. Okay.
Yeah, the 24-karat Magic singer announced earlier this month that he and Anderson .Paak, if that's how you say that, have teamed up on a project called Silk Sonic. Their debut single, Leave the Door Open, which will appear in the duo's forthcoming collaborative album, premiered Friday. He wants to be on there bad and to get this music out there. I get it. It's all right. Begging is not an appealing thing, though.
I'm not a big fan of that IBM banner. I mean, it's trying to take over the fucking ad.
It is. Yeah, it is. That's freaking annoying as heck.
Oh, sweet Jesus alive.
So, another gaffe by Sleepy Joe.
Oh God, please help us. Somebody put this poor guy out. Let the man go to the fucking old folks home. What you're doing is elder abuse. Just let him fucking go.
Oh, Hilda says, "Damn straight, Bam." Wow, I miss all the drama in the comments. Oh yeah, it's fun. It's been fun. I'm sure we all enjoy seeing Manny turn red and cover his face. What? Because I do this all the time. Yeah, you know.
Usually when I go a little too far.
Yeah. Or yeah. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Bruno, why? Yeah, we just said it. Why, Bruno? You performed in the Super Bowl. Why is he so desperate? He hasn't been. Yeah, I know. That's why it's. I don't know. Begging is never. There's never. Oh, I do want to talk about something too before I forget. Remind me to talk about music.
Music.
Something happened to me earlier today.
Music or Muzak?
Music.
Okay.
Ask me about what happened to me earlier today.
Okay.
Bruno had an exceptional Super Bowl show, and that was a good show. For sure. Beyonce is nominated for 9 Grammys, and she's not performing.
Good for Bouncy. I don't like her anyway.
I don't know what's going on there.
I don't like her anyway.
Not a fan either. Jimmy Vela, how are you, sir? Good evening. You're up late. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Just got a few more things to cover here. Sleepy Joe Biden is just saying all kinds of crap. I mean, dude needs some better handlers or something. It's going to get to a point where they're not even going to let him talk anymore. And he's supposed to give a speech and then talk to the press coming up, right? Joe Biden joked that Indian American people were taking over the United States during a call with a NASA team on Thursday. Why? Biden spoke about Indian Americans as he talked with Dr. Swati Mohan, an Indian American scientist who played a role in helping land a rover on Mars last week, which is a freaking awesome accomplishment.
So, can we get the cancel culture to cancel Joe?
Oh,
would that be possible?
You know, they're going to pull Joe away before that happens.
I'm telling you, on day 100, the motherfucker's going to retire. He's going to be like, I can't do this because I don't have my mind about myself.
This is Joe's comment. It's amazing. Indian of descent Americans are taking over the country. Biden said, "You, my vice president, my speechwriter, Vinay." And he just starts rambling. This freaking nonsense.
He's fucking senile, but you know, they're doing their elder abuse thing to him. And what they were doing the whole entire election, you know, well, they kept him in the basement for most of it, but when they had to bring him out, it was fucking elder abuse. They're leading him around by his fucking hand so he doesn't wander off like a fucking 2-year-old. And then they're promising him ice cream to be good.
You know, you got to put one of those little ropes on them the way they do with the little kids, the parents who kind of let their kid wander and they're tethered to them. That's how you got to do Sleepy Joe. Do you remember what he said about the Dunkin' Donuts, 7-Eleven? In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. He said, you cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking. He said that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why wasn't he canceled? Where was the cancel culture? Where are they now?
Well, because you have Nancy going, the fact that Joe Biden is good enough for me.
During his call with the NASA team at the White House, Biden appeared to lose track of his instructions during the video call. Am I supposed to speak now? He said. God. Lord,
yeah,
I'm
Joe,
sorry.
Go ahead and tell us what's on your mind, motherfucker.
I hate to take the Lord's name in vain, so I apologize. I'm going to try to say something else. Anyway, yeah, that's who leads us right now.
One sorry-ass motherfucker.
That's who leads us right now.
Well, you know what's going to be really sad is once he retires because he can't do it anymore, and Camellia gets his job. Nancy's going to go to Camelia's job. Then we're really fucked.
Oh, yeah. Oof, that's not going to be good. Joe's German Shepherds, Secret Service men are being removed from the White House. Ooh. That's interesting. Bruno is one of the few that can actually still sing, still dance and sing. Though lately it's been kind of lackluster. Yeah, I like his stuff. That's one guy. I don't like a lot of modern music right now, but that's his stuff I can listen to.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Bouncy. I don't like her. Well, I never really did like her, but I like her even less after a friend of mine told me how she treated her on a flight.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Well, she was working a flight from Newark to, I think, Brussels, because she does a lot of Brussels, England. Once in a while, she'll do a Tokyo flight, but I'm almost positive it's Brussels. And she asked Miss, whatever the fuck her name is, Jay-Z or whatever Bouncy, if she'd like something to drink. And she looked up at my friend Kara and says, "You don't speak to me, you speak to my assistant." And when Kara told me this, I said, "If I were you, I would have looked at the bitch and said, and the exit's to the left, to the left, to the left. I suggest you use it."
That would have been good. So guess what? Biden has granted temporary legal status to up to just over 320,000 of residents of Venezuela.
So temporary legal status, which means they're going to be U.S. citizens shortly.
It's supposed to be a strategic move to put pressure on their current president, Nicolás Maduro, the asshole. As a humanitarian crisis continues to unfold in South America, I don't have a problem with this at all. These people are seriously trying to escape from some nasty ass oppression and socialism over there.
But it's kind of their own fault because they went with it. They voted for it.
No, they didn't. That's a fraudulent election. That was a fraudulent election because those people would not have voted for him.
Well, then, the
people
Gladys Kravitz of the world, which is the United States,
they're eating out of garbage.
Stick their nose in it and go over there and free the motherfuckers.
They are eating out of garbage cans, sifting through trash.
Socialism at its finest. Yeah. And these little college kids voted for Joe Biden because they said socialism is going to be the best thing for you. So it's going to be, we're going to wipe your school debt free. It's going to be free this, free that, free this.
The move means as many as 320,000 Venezuelans could be eligible for temporary protected status designation, which offers citizens of certain nations work permits and protection from deportation for 18 months. This designation is due to the extraordinary and temporary conditions in Venezuela that prevent the nationals who are here from returning safely, a senior administration official said on a call with reporters. I don't know. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
So these 320,000 people that just came into the country, we're giving them $1,400 at the end of the month for stimulus.
If they happen to be here, I don't know how that's going to work timing-wise, but maybe. But the more important part is they get permits to work, so they can work. They can work and pay taxes. They'll be allowed to do that as they look for asylum from that regime that they're escaping from.
Just how much room does Biden think this country can take with this and the caravan and all the people from Mexico coming up here? I mean, how much room do you think we have?
Apparently, he thinks we have a lot of room. The top 100 songs are mostly all crap. Hip hop took over, and it's been downhill from there. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Hey, Zach Cantu, everybody. Bruno Mars got hit for cultural appropriation of music a few times. Oh my goodness.
See, I really like Bruno Mars. He has got a really good singing voice. He's a really good performer and entertainer. I mean, I don't know who said it, but yes, he can sing and dance, and he's one of the few that still do.
Yeah. See, I mean, even in the industry where you have liberals are rampant, even there you get cultural appropriation. Come on. I think I do recall something like that. Nobody's safe. Nobody. No one is safe.
So what else we got?
We got the Trader Joe. We did. Okay. Do we care about this still? I know we talked about it a few days ago.
Oh, is this Tyler Perry?
If we don't care about this, I can gladly move on from it. But it's in the news, so Tyler Perry Harry and Meghan lived with Tyler Perry for a little while they were coming over and while they lost some of their royal benefits. And Tyler Perry also provided security for that former royal couple. I don't know if they're called a royal couple still or not, but.
Well, I think Harry was born with the title Prince, so he'll never lose it.
Yeah. But Meghan, people don't like her. And I didn't like her either. And I probably still don't
I
like
liked her as an actress. I mean, as a person or a wife or a royal, I don't know how I feel about her. The jury is still out.
Above and beyond everything else, yeah, she's hot. She is. I'm not going to deny that.
She's cute for a girl.
So, yeah. So, do we care? Do we care that they live with Tyler Perry for a little while?
I don't fucking care where they live. I mean, I'd be okay if they lived at the bottom of the ocean, to be honest with you.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle said during a wide-ranging interview with Oprah that aired Sunday night that Tyler Perry provided them a home and security detail when they moved to Los Angeles after the royal support was removed. The couple said they moved to L.A. with their son, Archie, because their location in Canada, where they had initially settled after stepping back from royal duties in 2020, became public. People found out where they were living.
Okay, so do we have a picture of this kid, Archie?
I doubt it.
Because evidently somebody in the Royals family over across the pond, on the other side of the pond, had an issue with the color of his skin, what it was going to be.
Oh, somebody made a racial remark.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this was part of the interview with Oprah.
Yeah.
Now, Harry's white. What background is Meghan? I mean, she looks white. I mean, she looks tan. So I'm guessing Hispanic, maybe Italian.
Yeah, I was thinking Asian.
Yeah, I guess I could get a little Asian with it too.
See, now when I do a wiki for Meghan, it comes up as Meghan, Duchess of Sussex.
Sussex.
Let's see. She was born in L.A., California. Everything's very royal. She was born and raised in L.A. Her acting career began when she was studying blah, blah, blah. Let's see.
Yeah, but somebody somewhere on the other side of the pond is worried that the kid's going to be dark. Okay, well, if he is or if he isn't, who fucking cares?
Rachel Meghan Markle, and born in Canoga Park, California, and identifies as being mixed race.
Okay.
Identifies as being mixed race.
All right, well, who fucking cares what color the kid's going to be?
Her parents divorced when she was 6. Markle has a close relationship with her African-American mother. There you have it.
All right. Who cares if the kid's going to be black?
Yeah. Who cares? But she's right. She's right about the royals over there across the pond. The wee bit racist, maybe. I mean, not a wee bit. You either are or you're not, right?
So I think the Queen is extremely racist, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So you got to give Meghan the props on digging that up, but she didn't have to dig it up. She felt it, and she went public with it.
Well, and if it was even a concern, then why did the Queen even allow the marriage to happen to begin with?
I don't think she had a choice because this is what happened. That's why they are not.
Oh, so she was pregnant outside of wedlock.
Probably.
Oh, the slut. I mean, I get it. You got to test it out before you marry it, because how else otherwise are you going to want to stick with it the rest of your life? Oh. I mean, you don't want, like I told my kid's husband. I said, you don't marry the first one you sit on. You got to try them out, see if you like a different one.
Test drive.
Yeah, exactly. You got to take it for a spin around the block. But at the same time, you should at least have safe sex.
Yeah. And I don't know if they had a child out of wedlock. I don't know if that's what happened. I just went with it because it sounded good. Do we really care? Do we really care?
No.
I don't. It just filled up some more time. So what happened to you in music? Okay. Hold on.
Tell us.
There's a big monster in Latin America. It's cheaper to take them in than to invade Central America and Venezuela. I agree.
Well, Gladys Kravitz of the world being the United States, they don't fucking care how much money they spend. They'll fucking do it.
Yeah, we don't need a war, especially down there. I mean, that's no contest.
Well, maybe we should blow them off the face of the fucking earth and send them all back. And there you go. Have at it.
That's no contest. There's a whole lot of nothing they will struggle through. Yeah, agreed. I think she's a gold digger. I don't know. She got her own money.
She did. And the only money that he has is from his mother's trust.
Knew what she was getting into. Only things escape.
So.
Yeah, certain things escape from her grasp. She knew what she was getting into, and I think she knew what she was doing. And you know what? Harry is whipped. Maybe he didn't want the same thing for his life that his mom went through and all that. Princess Diana, she was a cool, classy lady. And they did her wrong.
I think they killed her. My
opinion, I agree with that. I think they were trying to incapacitate her, not necessarily kill her, because in an accident, you don't know if she's going to die. But she died instantly, and with her boyfriend.
They murdered the hussy.
Yep. I read the BBC article that because of last night's interview, the institution is considering removing their Duke and Duchess title. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Queen has already said that.
Bam.
Oh, what I do now, Hilda?
Probably dropping the F-bombs all over the place and talking about, well, whatever you were talking about.
Oh, they had the hussy murdered?
You know what happened earlier?
What
happened? Listening to a song. You guys remember this song. Everybody's heard this song. Most of you have heard it. If you can't, I can't believe you. That's not true. It's a song called Sailing, Christopher Cross.
Oh, Come Sail Away.
No, not Styx. The song Sailing by Christopher Cross. And I want to play some of it, but I don't want to get canceled by freaking Facebook. You guys know the song I'm talking about, Sailing?
Well, look up the words to it and just read the words, because it might jog some memories that way.
You know, once I play the first few tunes, the first few notes, most of you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. Christopher Cross was a big guy. I think he was like 6'4". Well, okay. Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. If the wind is right, you can sail away. Find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. And then sailing takes me away.
Nope, I'm sticking with Styx. It's much better.
All right, hold on.
No, yeah, I'm sure I've heard it, but I didn't like it. That's why I like Styx.
Nobody does not like this song. Let's see. What is the who owns this? ASCAP. Okay, UBM, Latin Author, UMPG Publishing, Sony.
Oh, okay, they got deep pockets. Don't fuck with Sony.
No. I'm just gonna play like a few seconds of this. You guys know what I'm talking about? Hang on. Yeah, she knows. Lori, she knows. VAW knows. Remember that?
I remember it, but that's why I like Styx better, because it was a much better song.
No. Here it is, see? Okay, so let me turn that off because I don't want to get canceled by the, who. So I'm listening to that. I got the headphones on. I'm listening. And I just start getting all emotional and stuff.
It happens when you get older. You just cry at the drop of a fucking hat. I'm telling you.
No, not at the drop of a hat.
I'm fucking telling you.
No, there's other stuff, dogs dying. I had to put my pets down. It was sad, but and I'm listening to this, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Excuse my language. I don't know what the hell happened, and I got choked up, and I was like, I'm doing this nut thing, and so then maybe it was a fluke. So went and did something, got something to drink, came back. Okay, so I played it again. This time I watched a reaction video. You know what a reaction video is? Somebody who had never heard the song before plays it, and they record themselves watching this for the first time ever. And they were getting choked up. And you could tell it was emotional. I mean, that song, something about that today, right at that moment, got me real good, man. And I got my eyes started tearing up, and I'm like, what is this?
You have orbs again.
That was dust.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay. I saw that one. So I don't know what happened. It was. I mean, I've heard sad songs, and some people tried to say, "Oh, you should listen to Chicago or this or that." I'm like, and I tried, and it didn't do anything for me. And
I complained to the hotel management that they're not cleaning.
I don't know what happened, but I got real freaking emotional, and I don't know why. I love that song. I mean, it took me to a nice place. You guys have heard it. You guys can hear it. Hear it on your own after this. If you haven't heard it in a long time, I don't know. I mean, can't explain it. I told a few people, I'm like, what the hell freaking thing happened to me today? And I couldn't figure it out. And then, after later in the day, I'm at work, right? And I felt, your eyes, somebody died in the family, or somebody dies, or you have a tragic situation and you cry. And later in the day, you could tell you've been crying. You could feel it, right? Well, that's what I felt like all afternoon. I'm like, what's up with that? What is up with that?
I don't know.
Yep. I know everybody remembers it. Can't forget that song. Great contemporary song, but I also love band. Yeah, Styx. Yeah, and it's a nice song too. It's just a little. It's not the same. It's different. I had a moment, right? But why?
Now my moment song that does the same thing to me that it did to you is from Pink. And
Virtual Hug. Pink. Pink?
Yeah, Pink. And the song is Just Give Me One Reason.
Oh no, nah.
Yeah.
Really? That does that for you?
Yeah, you got to listen to the words of it.
Oh, she saw that orb too with your mom, man. You spoke of her last night. I know, I did.
I love that song.
Oh yeah, that's.
You
anyway,
gotta listen to the words.
I have. If it does it for you, I'm not gonna rag on that. It's everybody's got their song, right? Or their situation or something.
Well, I mean, because part of the song is, and I don't know it verbatim, but part of it is, she's pretty much saying a broken heart or a bent heart can learn to love again. And I'm starting to tear up already just thinking about it.
No.
Yeah, but I'm thinking there might be hope for me to love again if I find somebody.
Of course it's possible, man.
It's possible. Who knows?
Of course it's freaking possible.
But then again, I've always said I'll never do another relationship because they're too much fucking work. But, there's nothing wrong with just fucking. I'll be the Meghan Markle slut.
You're going to be the Meghan Markle slut?
Or the Anna Nicole slut.
There's so much other little things I didn't get to. The guy, that idiot from CNN, Brian Stelter. You guys know who that is?
I don't know who that motherfucker is.
He's balding dude. He's always the Brian Stelter. Anyway, somebody took a picture of him. He's in his underwears doing his interview, his CNN interview, but he's wearing the jacket, kind of like Erasmo does sometimes in his studio. He's in his shorts or something, but he's got a shirt and tie on and the jacket. So they captured that. I mean, I think it's funny. It's hilarious, but
You didn't talk about the Central Park Boathouse.
okay, let's talk about the Central Park Boathouse. Boathouse.
Does anybody know the Central Park Boathouse?
Anybody been to New York? Central Park Boathouse.
There's this historic, iconic boathouse / restaurant, and it is featured in Mr. Popper's Penguins with Jim Carrey.
It's called the Loeb Boathouse.
It's a very swanky, expensive.
It's been closed. It's been closed, right?
That's been closed to the corona, and they're opening up this month. So the mayor Cuomo and all of his little friends can go there for lunch once again. Jesus Christ, I got fucking tears coming out of my face, and I can't stop them motherfuckers. Pink, I hate you, you bitch.
Stop. Hey, man, you know, there's certain moments in time or songs or movies or sometimes it's just a certain situation happens. I don't know. And it just can bring something out of you.
Yep. I was watching The Good Doctor tonight, and there happened to have been a, he called himself Pretzel Boy. His spine started growing weird and everything, and no doctor in the world would operate and fix him. And he had one wish, and that was to hug somebody again, because he was bedridden for like 18 years. And Dr. Glassman agreed to do it. And he did it. And the dude woke up and had surgery, and he stood up with the assistance of a walker, and he hugged Dr. Glassman. And it's like, just brought a tear to your eye.
Oh.
It was one of those moments.
Yep. Don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure it was emotional.
You got to watch The Good Doctor. It's based on a true story.
The Good Doctor.
Yep, it's the doctor that has
Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
He's fucking autistic, and it's based on a doctor in Singapore. It's actually a doctor in Singapore or Vietnam or something that has autism, and he's a doctor.
Crash and Burn by Savage Garden.
That's a good one.
I mean, and then you start thinking what are all the sad songs or whatever. What about somebody mentioned to me earlier Barry Manilow?
I like Barry Manilow.
Well, there were a couple of sad songs that he
Can't Live Without You by Barry Manilow.
Oh yeah, that's a classic one. There was another one too. I can't remember it. Looks Like We Made It. I think it was a Barry Manilow song.
I think that is a Barry Manilow song, but I think somebody else covered it.
It is because when the Cubs, I know you love baseball.
Oh yeah.
We
got to talk about them motherfuckers too.
When the Cubs won the division in '84, they did this little video montage of the whole season real quick, in a couple of minutes. And they did it to the song by Barry Manilow, Looks Like We Made It. And I remember as a kid watching it, it was a very emotional moment at the time too.
Yeah, the one time that they went to the World Series and actually won, and the time before that was what, 1716?
1804, something like that.
Same thing.
1807, whatever.
So over 100 fucking years later.
It's all right.
But yeah, so I told Yo-Yo today, or Manny as you know him, that opening day, the Cubs are going to allow fans in the stadium. And he got all excited. He's like, when is opening day? I got to ask that day off, the day before and 2 days after.
Yep.
And I'm like, they're only going to allow 5,000 people in there. He's like, well, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to buy I'm like, dude, they're only allowing season pass holders.
Season ticket holders.
Yeah.
Season ticket holders will get
first shot at the tickets.
Yeah.
The stadium seats like 40 or 50,000 people. They're allowing 5,000 in. This motherfucker here thinks he's going to be able to go, stand out in front of the park, and buy a ticket from a scalper. And if that is the case, he's going to be spending $100,000 on a fucking ticket.
My moment of My moment of excitement was ruined by the fact that I have to work that week. That weekend.
And I had to tell him 5 times, dude, they're only allowing 5,000 people in. He didn't get it.
Here, watch this. This is guess who's gonna speak here, Bam? Your another
Carrie?
another one of your favorites.
Oh, AOC. Oh, Beetlejuice.
There are no fans here, Mayor.
Beetlejuice.
Tim, I'm just practicing. Give me a minute.
Wrigley, the best place on the planet. Get her out of there.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Think you got more
Beetlejuice.
respect for your life, but
It didn't work.
I knew you had it in you.
Look at all these
Let's
seats,
play
okay?
ball, Chicago.
They're only going to allow 5,000 people in here.
After months of hard work and collaboration between the city, MLB, our fans are staying home, saving lives, and following health, blah, blah, blah. Fans welcome starting in April. So. That's exciting to see about baseball.
Yeah, Manny got so excited. I think he sprouted wood there for a hot second.
Manny, Victoria was watching your live earlier. She said she saw curtains move. Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that.
Well, in his particular room, the air conditioner's right underneath him.
No,
So
not in this one. In this one, the air is way up there and blows across the room this way towards the window. So maybe that's what could have been it. Maybe.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm going with that because, I mean, just when she said that, your curtains were moving just a little bit anyway.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
Sebastian, how you doing, bud?
What's up,
Welcome.
Bass?
Welcome, sir. Where do you watch The Good Doctor? What platform?
That was on, well, I normally watch it in Alexa, but I actually caught it live tonight on cable.
So what channel is it on?
ABC, I believe.
Okay, so you have to watch it on like on Spectrum or any of your cable, like on demand. They probably have it there. It's called The Good Doctor.
The Good Doctor, yeah. He's been on for 3 seasons. I mean, first one, phenomenal. The first one was amazing because he was in an airport and this little kid was not paying any attention to what the fuck they do, like all kids do. I mean, they're just fucking clueless, going, "Whoa," you know how fucking kids are. Well, this motherfucker decided to walk into a glass wall, and it shattered, and it pretty much cut the fucking kid in half. And this other doctor's like, "I'm a doctor, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way." And he's doing what he does. And here comes Sean Murphy, Dr. Sean Murphy. He's the kid with autism. Says, "You're killing him." He goes, "No, I'm not. This is exactly where." He goes, "Well, yeah, it would be if he was an adult, but he's an 8-year-old child, so it's not where it's normally is." And he's, "You're right." So then he makes this makeshift one-way valve. He opens up bottles of Jim Beam and Jack Daniels, whatever, pours all over the fucking kid. Gets out a knife, pours vodka or whatever over that, cuts a hole in the kid, throws a tube in the kid's chest, and lo and behold, saves the fucking kid. And then the kid goes into the hospital, and they're doing surgery on him. And while they're in the ambulance, dude says, "There, something's wrong with the heartbeat." And the EMT's like, "Nope, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine." "Nope, there it is." And then all of a sudden, they're in the operating room and everything, and the doctor says, "Did you see that? The heartbeat just kind of jumped up or something." And then they're doing a cardiomyogram or whatever, and nope, everything's fine, yada, yada, yada. And then after going back and forth with Dr. Murphy and whatnot, they find out that a shard of glass traveled down a vein into the heart and punctured the heart, causing this arrhythmia and a spike in the. And once again, Dr. Murphy saved his life.
Well, there you go.
It's really good for and you know, they try to teach him how to deal with hey Steve, try to teach him with how to deal in like real life situations, and they drag the kid out of his comfort zone. And you know, he's not like most God, I can't remember kids that have this situation where they don't like being touched. Murphy's
Yeah.
okay with being touched.
Interesting.
And
Maybe
now
that- maybe that
tonight's
is-
episode is he's going to have a baby. His girlfriend is pregnant.
I thought I read that there will soon be direct flights McAllen to Chicago, as well as Harlingen to Chicago also. Those are coming up in March or April, if I'm not mistaken. Later in March or in April.
And probably going to be seasonal.
Yep,
Is my
seasonal.
guess.
Brownsville tried that one time. They went direct Chicago, Brownsville to Chicago direct, no stop in Houston. I was in the on the inaugural flight coming in from Chicago to Brownsville. Quite the fanfare when we landed. There was mariachis and food and the mayor and
What
photographs.
size plane were you on?
It was a 175 Embraer 175,
So 76-seater.
and it was a long flight, man. It was 5 hours.
Seriously?
Yeah, 4.5 hours it was.
Wow.
Chicago to Brownsville. And it, you know what? They couldn't sell it enough. They couldn't. It was
I could see that.
then again, it was in the middle of winter when they started that because it was cold. So
Yeah, that needs to be more like a spring or fall thing.
definitely, I hope they can make that work because I'd like to. It'd be nice to go direct. I see, I see distinction in the shades of light in your background. Well, that's weird. Normally the TV's on, and I'd say, yeah, it's a TV, you know, that changing scenes and stuff. But
It
just
is.
realized-
I see it too.
Realized that the TV turned off. I don't know how long ago, and I don't know why.
I see it too.
All right. Sebastian says, "Got you. Thanks. He's going to check it out. Hopefully, I only saw the first season of the Good Doctor. Bam. I like Grey's Anatomy too.
I used to watch Grey's.
I used to watch Grey's. Bam doesn't watch TV. I see. Yeah,
I don't. It's all I do all fucking day long is sit there in front of the old boob tube. I watch TV and I play my fucking game.
Oh man, the Good Doctor Murphy reminds me of Temple Grandin in some sort of way, just like the movie A Beautiful Mind or I Am Sam. Do you remember the movie Temple Grandin? You know what that
Doesn't ring a
movie is?
bell.
She's a person with autism who invented a way to keep cattle calm when they're walking them in. I don't know these terms. I don't know about cattle and all that stuff, but they have to get bathed. You know, they have to go through or treated for fleas or whatever. But they got to go down into this little canal, and the cows walk through there, and they're getting soaked with this water or chemical, whatever it is.
It's
the
called a
cow-
flea dip. It's a
The
flea
cows are
dip.
freaking out, right? So she figured out a way how to do certain things and make the cows calm. And she invented this thing, and she's a person with autism. And great movie based on a true story on her. And I saw her at the Denver airport once, and I felt it wasn't right to stop her and say, "Hey, can I have your autograph?" Because I mean, just normal people that don't have autism freak out. You know, I don't know how she would have reacted, and I would have hated to have caused something a problem. Plus, she looked like she was busy. But I saw her. She was 2 feet in front of me, and I was in awe. It was cool.
When I worked in Cincinnati,
Oh,
we
you
had that
anything you don't
that
see.
what do you call her? Like a little person that used to be like Big People, Big World person show, but she was a doctor.
Mm.
And she traveled into Cincinnati a lot for the children's doctor or for the children's hospital there. She did a lot of work there.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. What are your thoughts on the stimulus package?
So supposedly, the Senate did some revamping to it. The Senate approved it. Didn't change the dollar amount because it's still $1.9 trillion.
Yeah.
And sent it back to the House for them to approve it. And supposedly they expect it to be on Quid Pro Creepy fucking Joe's desk on Saturday for his signature. And if that's the case, they said Americans should start seeing those stimulus checks by the end of the month.
Yep, you'll get them at the end of the month if all this continues to go as planned for them.
And then you have old Nancy. She's going, help is on the way. Help is on the way. Just bear with us. And I seen her do that. I'm like, you're fucking me, right? Because the whole entire 3 years when Trump was in office, you couldn't do fucking shit. Now all of a sudden you can't wait to do something. See you next Tuesday, fucking hoe. I really love Nancy. She's my best friend. That ignorant fucking see you next Tuesday.
So yeah, so stimulus money is coming. I never got any of my stimulus money at all whatsoever. None of it.
1,200. That's it. I didn't get the 600.
I didn't get none of it. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to be. That's not going to count. So I can't. Anything new, you cannot apply towards this income tax that we're going to do and prepare and turn in, right? Because this is only money from last year, right? Yeah. So.
No, this money that you get this year would go on next year's taxes, but it's tax free. It's the stimulus money is supposed to be tax free.
Stimulus is tax free. Not supposed to pay that back. It's free money for we'll just use that term.
But is anything really free? And motherfuckers in prison, they're getting $1,400 too. So if you know anybody in prison, you better start calling them up and going, hey, you know that $400 I loaned your ass? Guess what, bitch?
Yeah. Yeah. She said, I see it too. I thought it was your TV, but the TV's not on. And honestly, I don't know when the TV turned off. I had a program on there. I think I was watching 2.5 Men.
Why?
And I don't know. That's funny with Charlie Sheen.
Oh, it's Charlie Sheen, yeah.
Charlie Sheen is funny, yeah. 2.5 Men with Ashton Kutcher. Sorry, not a fan. So the TV was on. I was watching 2.5. Not watching it, but it's on with you guys while I'm doing this. And I don't know when it turned off, but it's off. So it's been off for half an hour, 40 minutes.
Maybe your ghost turned it off.
Oh, man. When you read my comment, it got brighter. Oh, man.
It seems like every time he moves his head. It seems like every time you move your head, the light changes.
Oh, yeah. That's an optical illusion. That's a camera or something. Yeah, see? Because of this light that's in front of me that I'm using. So that's debunked. No ghost. Just a lamp.
Now all you got to do is figure out the TV.
Yeah, that's a whole other. Why did the friggin' TV turn off? Lordy, lordy, lordy. All right, unless you got anything else, Bam. Oh, finally. Let's talk about one little thing.
Finally, it happened to me.
The lovely Britney Spears.
Oh, yes, Britney. She's back in the news. Go figure.
But this time for a different reason.
Yep, and I of course y'all know I got my fucking mind and comments on this one.
So she's got this boyfriend. Britney Spears is what? How old did we say she was? 39? 49? I don't freaking know.
I don't know. Who cares?
It'll be in here. Britney's boyfriend, her boyfriend's only 27 years old.
He's good looking.
Yeah, she's 39. He's 27. He wants to look forward to acting.
I thought you said he was 21.
27.
Oh, he is 27. There it is right there.
Getting back into acting and do this. And he said he wants to be a daddy. Said he wants to be a young daddy.
So, here we go. He wants to impregnate Britney, have access to her cash, and take control of the baby. Because, and he'll probably win because Britney spent so many times and years in fucking the loony bin. He'll probably win that one.
Yeah. If you guys are seeing videos or headlines about, Britney, the campaign to free Britney is gaining momentum. Well, guess what? It already happened. That's old news. She's free. She's got her own money now. She handles her own money. So that situation has happened. Britney's free. She can do what she wants now, including have a baby with her 27-year-old boyfriend.
Yeah, so I wonder if her and Kevin have communicated about the kid.
27, 12 years younger. That's not that bad, right?
Oh, she has 2 teenage sons? I thought
Yeah.
she had girls.
No, they're both boys.
Oh.
That one I remember. So anyway, whether or not she's gonna have a baby is a whole other story, but he said he wants to have a kid. So
Does any woman really want to go? Okay, she has a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old. Okay, so she's 39 years old. Okay, you know, when you're in your 20s, yeah, you can have kids because chances are, you know, you can work that baby fat off. When you're 39, 40, it's a lot harder to lose that weight. Do you really want to have a kid, put on 65 fucking pounds, and spend the rest of your life trying to take off 200 fucking pounds? No. Adopt a motherfucker if you want to have a goddamn kid.
Nadia says, "No, Brittany, close your legs." She didn't learn about with Kevin Federline.
Seriously.
She's paying child support to her first ex. No more babies.
Go
Yeah,
have a hysterectomy or your tubes tied or something.
probably a good idea.
Don't be a baby making machine.
Not to do that, but you know these Hollywood people, they just can't help themselves.
I mean, Angelina Jolie, she went and adopted 5 kids from Africa. God love her. She wanted kids. She did it the right way. Why ruin my body? Let's just go adopt.
Yeah, I mean, she helped people. That's very commendable. That's very noble. It's a
And
trap.
then she went and bought a plot of land in the country that each one of them came from.
Just like Megan, he's got it all figured out. Maybe, but it doesn't mean she's going to get pregnant.
This is true.
You know, she's 39, and at some point, Vegas is going to open up. And didn't she have a contract, or was that contract canceled, or how did that work?
She did have a contract, but then she ended up having a nervous breakdown, so the contract was null and void due to mental capacity. So, does Vegas really want to go down that road? Do they really want to go down that road once again?
We just there's some breaking news here coming up right now.
Oh, what?
There is some footage of let me make sure I got this correct here. There's some footage of Pepe Le Pew.
What's he doing?
Being a little inappropriate.
No.
Yep.
He's already been kicked off Space Jam 2. What else can they do to him?
Let's take a look at these photos that are just were just sent to me. There you go. Footage of Pepe Le Pew being inappropriate with youngsters and adults alike. That's what's her name? Longoria up there, the actress, the Spanish actress.
Sofia Bagata? No,
Eva Longoria.
Yeah, Eva Longoria.
That's her up there. The other one, I don't know who that is. That's somebody who's been in the photographed with. Yeah, so they are saying that these are actual real photographs.
Mm-hmm. And we all know who Pepe Le Pew is there.
Kevin Federline has kids with his new wife, and Britney's 2 teenagers are living in with Kevin too. And Britney's child support is basically supporting the whole dang household.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's funny though. You gotta, come on, that's funny. Pepe, come on, don't give Pepe a bad name. Pepe's not a bad guy.
No, he's just kind of sniffy.
Gonna start a campaign. Leave Pepe alone.
I think we need to start campaigning and cancel the goddamn cancel culture. Ignorant motherfuckers.
You know, like the Me Too movement. We got to do the not him movement. Not him.
I mean, seriously, if they want to cancel somebody, cancel fucking Joe. Cancel Nancy. Cancel AO fucking C.
Right. Let's see. Nadia sent a video or something. Let me go check out what that is real quick before we call it a night. Yeah, that's funny. You got to admit that's funny. Pepe Le Pew. The kids' toys and Dr. Seuss. Is that what you're talking about? Yep, that's it. Today's Monday, right? All righty. Let me set this up here. All right.
Sweet
Just
Jesus alive.
Just a second, people. Please bear with us just for a second.
God, I don't know what's worse. Whew. Now I gotta smell fucking nasty ass cigarettes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Here we go. This is a clip I got from fan contribution.
Oh, welcome to the crazy world we live in, folks.
I've heard this guy before. He's funny.
Head neutered his plastic spud self, so now he's talking with a high-pitched voice. But yeah, that's right. He doesn't talk at all. You know why? Because he's a gender-neutral piece of plastic. Well, Chad, don't you think gender-neutral kids deserve to have a toy that helps them understand their identity? No. Actually, I don't. I don't think kids of any type should get their sense of identity from a toy. But hey, just call me antiquated and out of touch. You remember parenting and all that stuff? I mean, whatever. I don't care. I just don't believe Barbie doll with her Corvettes, McMansions, and smarmy anatomically incorrect boyfriend should help define our daughter's sense of self, just like you probably don't think tattooed and toxic G.I. Joe with his massively amazing gun collection should define our boys. But it doesn't stop there. Insanity just keeps coming.
Yep.
Now they've come for Dr. Seuss
Yep.
in a vicious and virtual book-burning ceremony because of the so-called racial stereotypes in his illustrations. That's right. I'm sure when he wrote, "Oh, the places you'll go," he had no idea we were going to be buying a one-way ticket to the Insanity Land theme park and purchasing a fast pass to Stupid Mountain. That's right, folks. The same dude that Barack Obama said everything you need to know about life.
Yep. In those
You
books.
can learn from Dr. Seuss.
Yep.
That guy that used his political cartoons during World War II in PM to fight for the Jews and against Nazis is now supposedly racist because he made up a humanoid and drew him in a poetry book and colored him yellow and gave him chopsticks. Yes, he stereotyped people. He stereotyped blacks. He stereotyped Asians and Jews and the Hispanics and the Native Americans. And wait for it, white people too. You know why? You know why? Because stop being an idiot. That's why. If I don't find my identity with a toy like Potato Head, then you don't have to find your identity in a cartoon poetry book written for children. Believe it or not, most stereotypes are based in some form of reality that should encourage us to laugh at ourselves just a little bit. I mean, look at me right now. Look at me. I'm a screaming white dude in a truck wearing a cowboy hat. You straight up stereotype the hell out of me.
Stetson cowboy hat.
I've already marginalized myself. I obviously don't care what you think about me. But nonetheless, it's just a matter of time until the only thing left to play with that's not offensive is going to be the board game Sorry. Since we've become a weak-minded culture of apologizing panty-waisted pansies that only live to suck up to the overly sensitive woke mob that sucks the fun out of everything in the name of social justice. Well, cancel culture cronies that are out there, you're nothing more than a bunch of cowards that don't even show your face or identify yourself individually. You want to be tough? You want to cancel something? Go after rap music laced with racial epithets and racism that's just rampant in there. Let's see how that works out for the woke mob.
Yep.
I'm out, people. I'm going to go inside and play Hungry Hippos before they ban that for being
Hungry
fat.
Hippo.
I love y'all. God bless you. Go get your gear. Watch Chad.com and his Facebook, folks.
Oh, that's funny.
That guy is funny. I've seen him before.
Hungry Hippos before they cancel that.
So I'm sure y'all heard me say something about a cigarette smell. My nephew just walked by me and he smoked, and I'm an ex-smoker, and I'm sorry, we tend to be very overly critical when it comes to the smell of it. And I don't look down on people that smoke because I did it for 20 years of my fucking life, and I enjoyed every goddamn minute of it. But you know, I'm an ex-smoker, so we tend to be really, really bad when it comes to smelling it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't want you to think that I'm coming down on all smokers. I'm not. I'm just not a fan of the smell.
I don't look down on them either. I just don't like the smell. That's all. It's an addiction, just like a lot of things. Critics slam Biden after he appears to forget the name of the defense secretary.
Say it isn't so.
Everybody giggle right now. Critics sounded the alarm Monday afternoon after President Joe Biden appeared to forget the name of Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and the Pentagon during a press conference, with some bringing up the 25th Amendment. The incident happened. Is this on video? Is there a video of this?
I think there is.
Oh, here. This has got to be it.
Yep, that's it.
But I didn't share the audio, so Hold on. Got to redo this thing now. I didn't know there was video to this. I apologize. Oh, man. All right. Back to the videotape. Let's see.
Just want to thank you both, and I want to thank the former general. I keep calling him general, but the guy who runs that outfit over there. I want to make sure we thank the secretary for all he's done to try to implement what we just talked about, and for recommending these two women for promotion. Thank you all. May God bless you all, and may God protect our troops.
Can nobody see that he's a bumbling fucking idiot?
You know, that guy over there at the place. That's who we're talking about. The guy over there. Is she wearing her with gym shoes again?
We've been listening to President Biden marking international.
Just want to thank you both, and I want to thank the former general. I keep calling him general, but I want to make sure we thank the secretary for all he's done to try to implement what we just talked about, and for recommending these two women for promotion. Thank you all.
All right. Just more of the hamana.
He's a blumbling fucking idiot that's clueless, should not have his fucking job. And every time I see him, I got to look at him and go, how the fuck did you get here? And then I go, oh, yeah, that's right. You cheated.
How did you get here? That's funny.
Because obviously you can look at the motherfucker and go, he has absolutely no cognitive ability whatsoever.
Yeah. Pobrecito. She's like, oh, poor guy. You got to feel sorry for him.
And what they're doing to him, it's against the law. Tell me that's not fucking elder abuse.
Joe's a puppet.
He is a fucking puppet. And just wait till he pulls the strings, because how many days do we have left until he's hits his 100-day mark?
Pretty soon, actually. I don't know how many days it is, but pretty soon.
And I don't know why. Everything's about the first 100 days, but I wonder if that's how long they actually have to be president in order to get like the pension of a president and like Secret Service for life of the president. But he's already got Secret Service for being a vice president.
Yep, that's true.
But maybe he's wanting that pension for the $250,000 a year for life, which is the pension of a president.
Yeah. One last thing, DHF, Department of Homeland Security, is looking for volunteers. They need help at the border.
And I'd be more than happy to do it, but my ass isn't going to fucking volunteer, especially down there in that heat. They're going to be paying me.
There's an overwhelming migrant surge expected.
Because this motherfucker right here, he doesn't do nothing for free.
Yes, that's correct. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas on Monday asked DHS staff to volunteer to help deal with what he conceded was an overwhelming number of migrants at the border, as the administration scrambles to deal with the escalating crisis. But didn't they say there was no crisis?
Yeah. Can we just say, why is there an overwhelming run at the border? Oh, that's because Joe Biden's opening every fucking border.
Yep. He says, today I activated the volunteer force to support Customs and Border Protection as they face a surge in migration along the southwest border. Mayorkas said in an email to staff seen by Fox News. You have likely seen the news about overwhelming numbers of migrants seeking access to this country along the southwest border. President Biden and I are committed to ensuring our nation has a safe, orderly, humane immigration system while continuing to balance all of the other critical DHS missions. Whatever.
I'm right there with you.
So,
I'm not a fan of these open borders. I'm not a fan of this caravan coming in. I'm not a fan of the temporary U.S. citizenship to the Venezuelans. I'm okay with you coming in and we'll help you the best we can. Maybe we'll ship your ass up to Canada or something, but we really don't need no more migrants in this country.
It's got to be controlled. I'll say it forever. Immigration has to be controlled. You can't just open the doors and just let freaking everybody in.
And, you know, we have 250,000 coming in. And then, you know, we have what, another 500,000 from the caravan?
Or whatever that is. I don't even know what happened to that caravan.
For all we know, this could be the caravan.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, you know, they're bringing corona. Chances are pretty good. They're bringing other diseases. Chances are awfully high. They're bringing famine with them.
And guess who's got to pay for that?
Huh? It's you and I, our fucking taxpayer. It's our tax dollars. You know, I'm okay with helping out the fellow humans. I'm okay with that. But, you know, you can only help so far, but you shouldn't be helping at all until every motherfucker in this country is taken care of. That means all our homeless vets, all the homeless people in Nancy's fucking district that don't have a goddamn house to live in because she's too fucking stupid to do her job. Take care of number one before you take care of the rest of the fucking world.
Get rid of the homeless problem everywhere. I mean, it's rampant, but it's not everywhere. It's not every square inch of this country. It's in the major cities.
Yeah, and then, you know, in New York, they have homeless people living in hotels.
San Francisco, too.
Yeah.
LA, too.
Okay, well,
they're building hotels so that the homeless people can live there.
Okay, well, and these were like 5-star hotels, and they're living there for free. So, I mean, summer's going to be coming. I mean, are they still going to live in the hotels, or do they actually get to evict them and kick them out for paying guests?
Yeah, they probably.
And then at that point,
do any of these
paying guests want to go to this hotel?
They probably give them a paycheck per month as well.
Well, probably do.
And that's okay. I get that. But, you know, fix a long-term problem, not just, you know, yes, their immediate need, that they need shelter. Okay, good. They need food, right? Copy. Need some cash in their pocket. Okay, get it.
Yep, give them $20 and send them on their way.
But they need mental health. They need mental health.
Just like I want to do to Nancy. Hey, you know, thanks for screwing us for 49 fucking years. Here's $5. Get the fuck out.
They need care. There's a lot of mental illness. They need care.
It's about all she's fucking worth is $5.
Yes, you're right, Nadia. Kamala in the back all the time, just waiting in the wings for her moment.
Her new title. Well, wait for day 100 because it'll probably happen at day 100.
Or day 101, maybe.
Yeah.
At first, I would say, Jingo, we'll give this poor guy the benefit of the doubt. But now, she's changing her tune. All you got to do is watch a couple of those. You only got to watch one. And that's what you see is what you get.
And you know that
he belongs on a funny farm.
You're not wrong. And you know, it was really fucked up when he was like running for president before he actually was president. He's like, "Hi, I'm Joe Biden, and I'm Joe Biden's husband."
What?
Did you just call your wife Joe Biden?
I remember that. So should we just flood the Rio Grande River with piranhas and alligators?
Yes.
No, we can't do that.
Maybe some great whites.
Yeah, that shark wouldn't survive in there.
Oh, there's places of that river that's like 200 feet deep.
That water is so filthy, a shark would probably die. We don't want nobody dead. Come on, it's just you need to. They have to know.
I'm okay with the piranhas, the crocs, the gators.
No, it's not easy to come over and cross right over it. It's not going to be that easy. They have to know that. That little innocent-looking river. That innocent-looking river is not so innocent. It's dangerous. There's a lot of what do you call those?
Whirlpools.
Like it's a whirlpool, basically. And if you're not strong enough to swim out of that, you're in trouble.
Well, I think what you're meaning is current.
current or undertow or whatever you want to call that. And it looks innocent. a tornado in the water.
That would be called a whirlpool.
So, then you got those people wearing, Biden let us in shirts. So, somebody's, of course, there's somebody behind all this crap.
I vote AOC. I bet it's her.
He's one of them.
And Miss MaxiPad.
Maxine.
MaxiPad Waters.
The mental case, Maxine Waters. Anyway, I think we're going to call it a night. We're right at the 2-hour mark, just over.
Yeah.
This was fun. Everyone, thanks for hanging out with us and discussing these important issues. And some not so important, like the royal couple, whatever.
Yeah. And thanks for listening to me blunder about the cancel culture. God, I really hate them motherfuckers. Can we cancel them, please? Please. Is it that difficult to cancel goddamn cancel culture?
It won't be once people start standing up.
Well, and they did it with Rodney King. Cancel culture came out. They were only, a couple of months. I mean, these motherfuckers been going at it a year. Enough is fucking enough.
So I did get a message. I'm not going to say who it's from. In response to the talk just a little while ago, I don't mind the foul language, but I agree. A little bit too much. We can do with a few less MFers. Sorry, still enjoy your show.
All right. Well, I'll try to turn it down for some of the snowflakes, but, a motherfucker's got to do what a motherfucker's got to do.
See, that's what happens when we talk about it, and then he's just going to turn it up a little bit before he turned it down a little bit. Not a snowflake, though. She's a fan. She's good people. No, not a snowflake.
Sorry, I just get riled up about the goddamn cancel culture, motherfuckers.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Want to cancel?
Anyway, good night. Talks Walker, Texas Rangers on. I'll watch it. Cool. Good night. Good night.
Good night,
Cool
Nadia.
show. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, VAW. Not Hilda.
Everyone else, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Another exciting show tomorrow. We'll see what the day brings. Have a good night. Good night, Lori.
Good night,
night.
Hilda. Good night, Lori.
Bam is Bam. We love you. There you go.
Hilda. Thank you, Hilda.
It's
later. All right, later, G.
Later, G. Ozzy. Sometimes certain people are just the way they are, and if you ask someone to change, then you're changing who they are. He doesn't do it to shock people. That's just how Bam is.
Now I feel like somebody's trying to cancel me.
No, ain't nobody canceling nobody here. Just Bam is Bam. Take it with you'll
with a grain of salt.
You'll survive, I promise. He means well.
So, as I always close all of my little things, one planet, one people.
And I always say, don't be a mask hole. We don't want to see you on video at the Sam's Club because you didn't want to wear your mask.
You'll be a Larry or a Terry or a Kevin or whatever the hell we're calling them.
A Kevin or a Terry or Karen even. And, and we'll make fun of you here because we're going to play your video and goof on you. So,
because we love that.
Don't be a mask hole. Take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Hasta la wag.